Welcome to Saturday, and we are Saturday Live with me. And today we are going to do a Valentine painting, kind of like a little bit of a vintage painting that would be fun to do greeting cards or just to do something for your sweetheart. So, what I'm going to do, let me go back to where I'm working, and I am thrilled to be painting with you guys today. I hope that you guys get to want to paint with me. And I have a special today just to make it even better. I am going to do a fun little background and paint on canvas. Hello, guys. And I am trying to share with new people if they've never seen One Stroke how fun it is. And if you want to get any of my brushes or tools or anything that I'm using to do my One Stroke, I have a special for you today. Only today. Okay. So I just want to inspire you. It's onestroke.com. You like my when I do this by myself, I'm not all professional with a printed piece, but onestroke.com, and you put in a code, and the code for today, January 18th, in case you're watching this some other time, is 20% off. When you're checking out where it says discount code, that's where you're going to put it. So it's 200125. So the month is 0125. So it's 200125. All right. So that's for any of that product or online lessons there. If you want to jump in and take look at those, I want to share with you really quick my online lessons for January. That these aren't on YouTube. These are just some that I'm teaching for oversized, like the big painting behind me, but we're doing them on 16 by 20s. And this is the orchid one we did last night. So they have all the recordings, and you can go take these recordings, guys. And it's still on special. If you only get one, it's $40. But if you get all 4 lessons, and we still have another lesson live next Saturday, next Friday, but you can get all 4 of them for $125, and you get the recording, and you get to do them at your own leisure. All right. And this was last week's. These are all 16 by 20s. Hello, guys. And this is lilies. And next week's a big oversized poppy. All right. So I just wanted to share this with you. The poppy is like one of the big ones back there. But so this is the code 200125 to get 20% off, but it's only today. Okay. So only today for that. And so we're going to work on a Valentine project. So I'm really excited to do that with you. Hello, Alexis, Stephanie, Debbie. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being on. I said, I am not going to sit here and watch all this TV with you. I went out in my garden and thought I was going to have a heart attack. And so I decided I'm going to come in here and paint. So I'm painting with y'all today. Hope that you like it. Along the way, I want you to know all the tools and the products that make One Stroke good, and paint kits. Everything's 20% off. So go check that out. And I just want you to know we still have in stock 50 One Stroke flower kit, 50 One Stroke flower kit. And they're all laminated so that you can practice on this, paint, wipe it off, and practice again until you can do 50 different flowers with me. And so if you're a beginner and you just said, I just like what she's doing, I want to see how you do that. This comes with all the paints, all the brushes, new brushes that nobody else can get unless they buy this kit. It's A to Z of One Stroke painting. So when you look on my site, it's A to Z One Stroke painting, right? A to Z of One Stroke painting florals. All right. That's what it looks like. Beginner kit. You get the box with all 50 of these flowers in here. All right. And 5 great new quality brushes and specialty brushes. That's what I like about it. And then you get all the paints and the floaty medium. So it's a super duper kit. Big bottles. And guess what? You also get all 50 tutorials on how to do them for free when you pick this up. So every lesson you can get out a teaching guide. and pull out your paints and brushes. I show you how to load the brush with all 50 of them. 50. All right, so let's start painting. All right, so we're going to do a heart. It's Valentine's. And so I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see what we're doing. I look like I've been gardening, so I'm going to get it off me. And I think you'd rather see painting than me right now. All right, so here we go. Let's start. All right, so what I want to do is I pulled out some fun colors. We're using multi-surface paint. All right, now multi-surface paint has a sealer in it. It's a folk art. Plaid's the company. Amazing paint. It's thick and creamy. Look how thick that is. It's luscious. You're going to love it. I'm going to be using floating medium when this come in 2 ounce, or is it 20% off for the 4 lessons? Yep. All right. Floating medium. We didn't realize that when we put it on, but just saying, go ahead. All right. Floating medium for 2 ounce. All right. And all of the paints are just like this. All right. So you're going to love this. You get little paint kits, or you can get all those paints and that. Get the paints and the brushes and the teaching guides to be ready to go to paint with me. Okay. All right. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to put a pretty background on here. So one of the things I'm doing is my lighter colors first. These are my sponge painters. And if you've never watched me before, I just want you to know on my lives, so that I can keep more lives coming on and more painting, I do sales and tell you about product. But if you go and sign up and subscribe on my site, or if you take a lesson, or if you join my membership, the One Stroke Advantage membership on my YouTube channel, I don't do commercials, but this is why you get this lesson for free, because I'm doing a little commercial as we go. So don't be frustrated. I've got some people that kind of fuss at me, and they usually don't understand how it all works. So I'd like to, I'm starting these days to say, by the way, I am not going to do big commercials during the lessons. Okay. And I am not going to talk and tell stories and talk to my friends online as much, but whatever. I can't make everybody happy, but I can sure try. Now I'm going to pick up Treasure Gold, and I'm going to just streak across here with this sponge. Okay. And then I'm going to come in here and pick up Violet Pansy and Neon Purple. All right. Remember, it's a Valentine we're doing. So you can use your favorite colors to do the background. Okay. I wanted that white to stay there. Okay. So you just are going to have a kind of an abstract background. Okay. But something really simple. Okay. Now, actually, I didn't want to put the black first, but I guess I need to get another sponge and add the black. All right. And you're going to say, I don't want black on my Valentines. Where's my paper towels? But I'm just sharing with you that you will like how it stands out with the blacks and grays in the background. So my sponges, I clean them and they're still a little damp. So I don't need to put water on it. Usually I'll tell you to dampen it a little bit with your fingers. Now this is going to be gray, medium gray. Okay. So I can come across here, have it white there, a little bit darker here. So with the gray, I'm going to do the edges too. With the gray, I can put a little bit of purple in here. Okay, we're going to do a heart, but let's come in here and let's put some licorice. All right, so let's put licorice in here, and I'm going to take, I've got all this other color in here, so I'm going to push it down a little bit. See, I'm pushing the whole sponge down, and then I'm pulling it down. All right. I don't like getting this. I should have wore gloves to get this black all over me, but I don't like to wear gloves either. All right, so I'm going to put more black across here. Okay. All right. I want to get all this off of me. And I can put a little bit there. Okay, so we're going to fold this and put it down into your basin, and that will keep it from drying up inside your sponge, okay, until we get out of here. I'm going to try to get this so we can go clean this up. All right, so let's get this off of me. All right, now I can come in here with, you can use a charge card. I have a little scraper, okay. And so I'm going to come and pick up little bits of, let's put a little bit of blue. This is some sky blue. And look at me, blue. Okay, let's put some neon purple. Okay. I'm going to come right here, touch both purple, like a charge card room key. Okay. I don't like that blue there, so. Okay, so sometimes I use spray bottles and have it drippy, but this time I'm scraping it up. Okay, a little bit. Let's get it back a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so I am going to wipe off my scraper and then grab some gold. Treasure gold. It's water soluble these days. It's not got a solvent base anymore. We have a wonderful treasure gold that stays. Look at that gold in there. And put a little bit up here. Okay. So just kind of a fun background, but look how nice the gold makes it. So I'm going to lay that scraper in there. But I'm also, remember, I'm going to add a little bit of white in here in the center of the heart. Okay. Put a little bit of gray in here. Okay. Just because I want some light colors in there. All right. So I'm going to fold this in half also and put it up. So we're just having fun. Okay. You caught me live, yes. And what I'm doing today is I'm doing a Valentine's, and I like you guys who have never seen One Stroke before, you guys who have seen it, to see how fun that we can make this. All right. I'm gonna first of all, I'm going to come around and make not a country heart, but a country heart is like a really fat heart. Long and fat. This is going to be like a traditional heart. Okay, we're going to come right in here. So lots of times I take a water bottle, spray water bottle, and let lots of drippy come down, but I'm going to do it a little bit different today. All right, so we can come in here, and we need dark to see light. So we're going to come around here. And let's put some gray on this side. A little bit so you see. And around. So now when you paint this is what we do. When you paint any kind of painting, say you want to do Valentine cards and send it to your sweet girlfriends who are there for you always, or your sister and people that you love, your painting buddies. You could even send me a Valentine. All right. So what happens? This is a fun class to teach if you're one of my teachers. If you want to become one of my teachers, get in touch with us because you don't have to be an artist. You can start like I'm retired. I want to stay busy. I'd love to be more of an artist, and we have some great teachers that will even teach you online, certify you. First live. All right, Sherry. Thank you. All right. So now I'm going to kind of come around with this treasure gold and on the inside edge here. See how I don't want it just perfect? We're going to come around here and have a little bit of gold. So this is just really loose, but then we're going to put pretty roses on it. All right. So see how the gold's going to show up in here on the inside edge? Okay, that's with a 16. All right, so this is going to get muddy if I start putting my flowers on it right away. So if you take a hair dryer or the heat pen, all right, so I don't know if you can see, but the gold really looks pretty in there. All right, and I know I've had a couple of people say Valentine's, Donna, please, and an Easter that has Christ in it. You know, the reason for the season sometimes is so commercialized. Look how pretty that neon looks in here. So when I scrape it, sometimes it scrapes down to the canvas, and I want some of that prettier color in here. Okay, put a little bit more purple here. There we go. Get that gold. Hello, snowy Michigan. So you're glad I'm on today, huh? Because I have friends that are snowed in Colorado and other places around the country, and they're like, I'm just going to paint all day with you. Oh, I got carried away right there, but that's okay. We can get more gold later. Okay, this is a one brush. Now, that doesn't look like much right now, but we are going to put some strokes in here. I like to see what it's going to look like in the middle. Okay. All right. Now, so what's going to happen is as I go around, there's different colors I'm going to use. Now, believe it or not, these bright colors are what I'm going to use when I go around. I'm available to teach online Zoom. That's right. There's Pat. Pat Houston. She goes slow with you. She makes sure that you feel comfortable doing what you're doing. And she's one of my certifying elites, and she's amazing. And she's in North Carolina, but it doesn't matter when you're coming online. Okay, where you are. Okay, so let's look at some of the colors. Now, one of the things I can do is I can come in here and just come around and add some bright colors. Now, red's always good for the season. Okay, and so we're going to take the flat of this brush. Okay, and we're just going, it's a little bit more contemporary, but it'll be fun when we put our roses there, okay? Flat, thick, wonderful paint. Now, people feel like they're like, is this oils? Because it's an acrylic, and the acrylic, this is so yummy. It's perfect for one stroke because we put multiple colors on the brush, and we take and blend, shade, and highlight in each stroke, okay? Hello, Sandy and Sherry. All right, I would absolutely love to learn to teach. Well, Sherry, we can use you. All right, so we can use you, and it makes you money, and helps me and you and people who want to learn. Okay, so now I'm going to come in with some other colors. Let's start some flowers. This is like a neon. It's a bright pink, and these are all multi-surface. Okay, then here's magenta, and let's take magenta and let's pick up some white. Okay, we have a double loader. Go check out my double loader. It's a 5-piece tool that helps you if you start out and you've already tried and you go, I can't make those blend without getting muddy. My double loader helps you. And you can go and practice strokes every week, and I show you a new way to paint and tips and tricks about using tools. And all right, now watch this. For instance, let's just put pink there. Now this is magenta. Now we're going to pick up white, and we're going to go just like this. I'm going to show you step by step, but see. All right, we're going to put that little rose there. So let me show you. Let's put one here, magenta, one here. Okay, 1, 2. Here's another one, 3. I kind of like it wet, but that's okay. I'm going to still go all the way around, show you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do a bigger one here and a bigger one there. And let's put a nice one down here. That's another big one. Okay, so let's see how to do this. We've got pink on the brush. Now, each time I pick up, I'm going to pick up white because I have all this paint here. So now let's go a little bit closer. And let's show you. Then I'm going to, hello, Miss Teresa. She's a hydrangea level on our membership. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And ring the bell, and it'll tell you when I'm live. All right, so I'm going to keep picking up white. Okay, it's already got pink. I'm going up and over, and then I do a U, pick up white. I'm going to come across the bottom. All right, now lean out the white and come across. Come across, come across. There you go. Now, let's do it again over here. Up and over. Okay, so you can go all around like that. You with me? Now, thank you. All right, so I'm going to go up and over. Then I'm going to make a U. All right. I tried to message you, but no success. All right, now I'm going to lean out. Miss Pat will help you. She teaches lessons, certifies, or just teach you how to do your first thing that you ever got to do and wanted to do. Okay? She will actually go step by step with you and help you accomplish this even, whatever you want to learn. Okay, see how pretty those end up being? Now, those are really simple little roses. Okay. Let's see. I've got this one facing that way, that one going that way, and that one going that way. So let's maybe have this one come down. I really need help, Pat. That's sweet. Pat has patience. She taught French for years in high school. Now she teaches women how to paint something they never thought they could paint before. All right, up and over. There's a U. Then you go lean the white out, come across, come across. Then you can add a few little touches, and there you go. All right, now I'm going to paint this one more like a rosebud. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's do one that's out here. It's just a rosebud. Okay, look, we're going to go 1, 2. If you don't like what you stroke, pick up more paint and do it again. All right, so we're going to lean out the white and come across. Okay. And then this one, we're going to just kind of lean it to the right over there. So see, all I'm doing is picking up white after I put that down, right? Yes, this is going to have a replay. Is if you don't get to watch it all now, but today's the only day you get the 20% off with this discount, just to let you know. So 20% off discount on any of the product you want to try. So the coolest thing, I mean, I encourage you to get one of my beginner kits, an inexpensive beginner kit, or that 50 flower kit, because they're all beginner one-stroke flowers. This value pack of brushes with 20% off makes it, I don't know, instead of 19 something is like a couple dollars off that. And then if you have some paints and some brushes, you can go around your house and take trash to treasure and just pick up something. I like to take a redo something that I don't like in the house. Now here's a neon pink. So I'm going to come in here with a few pieces of neon. You see that? Oops, I got yellow. We'll add some yellow in there. I didn't mean to do that. It just barely touched that yellow. Okay, here's pink, neon. Okay. I'll touch a little bit more yellow so it matches the other side. All right, look how pretty that's starting to look. I'm trying to do your northern oracles now. Oh, yeah. Okay, so see. Orioles. Yeah. I love birds. Getting ready to do some more birds soon here. And my local classes. Okay, so this neon, when it dries, it is so pretty. So it is called Bright Pink, and it's a multi-surface color. All right, so it's already looking like something, right? Donna, you need to see my post. Do you see my post? Curtis, what size of brushes? Oh, thank you, Curtis. This is a 16 flat. That would be nice if I told you what I was doing, right? All right, so see, I'm just taking the corner of the 16 flat and I'm tipping around. All right, so let's do a peachy one. All right, this is fire coral. We used to have pink melon and they got rid of it, so that makes me frustrated. So this is fire coral, and we can just add some yellow to it maybe, or some white. All right, so I just thought having a couple of yellow ones in here. All right, so we're just going to put a couple of buds. So look, I'm going to go here, make a U, come here and get a little bit of white. Okay, let's do it again. Some coral, a little bit of yellow, and then stroke white. Okay, so we're just going to do a little bud, not as big as the pink. I can do another one right here. So I just pick up white. All right, just little teeny buds. I'll do one out here. Because you can do wet on wet because we have such thick, yummy paint here. Okay, so I'm going to come down here. You having fun yet? Now, I just want to show you again. I have this discount just today only on onestroke.com. Don't you like my messy writing? There's the code for today, the 18th. So I don't know when you're going to watch this. So if you're watching it today, you get 20% off when you're checking out on my website off any of, and we already have good prices. My prices are usually even better than Amazon. And so it's 20/01/25. So this is kind of like, look, January 25, and you put a 20 in front of it. So there it is. Go to my site. So, and if you rewatch this, you'll see I showed you a few things that are great for y'all to pick up and that will help you as a beginner trying to start a new year painting with me. And I have lots of lessons for free, even if you don't join my membership, but I would love for you to join. Mark, my husband, and I have a podcast on our Patreon where we share with you how to use it for business, how to use it for self growth. There's all kinds of things that we learn on Patreon, and so you make a pledge on our Patreon, and you can do a multiple of things. You can go to on free and just check it out. And then if you want to see the actual lessons, you can join for $10 or $20. Okay. So there we go. Try it. I usually tell people a great time of the year to just try either our YouTube channel or our Patreon is the beginning of the year. Just come on and try and see if it's something that will help you. This is what we've been doing on Patreon as a fresh start. Okay, is that looking like something? So listen, you can go to the drugstore. You can take and print these on greeting cards, and you can shrink it to the size you need. My friend does that, and she puts 4 cards together and ties it up with ribbon and gives it to her friends, or she goes to like a little shower or something, just wants to share her art. When people say, what do you do? And she gives, like Christmas, she gave me all her fall pumpkin ones and her Christmas ones as a gift to me. So I can use them to share with people, or I can just save them. I hate to give them away. I want to keep them. So just think about that. Now, see, every color I'm bringing in there, I like to just kind of add a little bit in here. Now, at any point, and you saw me doing this, at any point you could have stopped. But look on this dark, how beautiful it shows up on the dark. I just messed that up, but I put a new pink in there. All right. So in this kind of fun look, it's a fun background. And then, and there's some gold in there. I'm going to bring some more gold in. All right. We want drippy, pretty little drippy flowers. I'm using red. All these are yummy acrylic. It's not tube paint, but it's wonderful because it lasts really good, like tube paint. Now look, check out, it's onestroke.com, onestroke.com. This 20/01/25 only today, when you're checking out on onestroke.com, you can get paint sets, you can get the brushes. You can't learn how to paint and accomplish strokes well with craft brushes. So this is my Donna Dewberry brushes, the one stroke brushes. You get 10 brushes, and if you take 10% off, that's too. So it's about $4 off a $19.95 set. So I do have these signature ones, and if you haven't ever got this is a good set to look for. This is 13 most used brushes. These are my 10 most used brushes. So if you're getting started, this is perfect. Just got my mop brushes today. Now I can do this background. It's great. And this is a sponge painter I was using today. All right. So I'm now, I don't quit. So I just want to keep adding a little bit here, a little bit there. But I want you to see that we're going to have some drippy blossom petals that are hanging out of here. Now, if you take, this is 11 by 14, but if you take and you shrink this down, it's easier to paint larger and then shrink it down. This makes a really nice card. So what I wanted to share with you for Valentine's, one of the things I did to these little antique marks, I would take a little basket full of my cards and ask them if they would, on consignment, put them at the counter or whatever, and I would come refill them. And I was really blessed because I had 2 or 3 of those going around town, and I would go fill them up a couple of times a week. So see how easy that was? That was not hard. Oh, you just joined. Thank you, Sherry. Yay. Okay. So now let's get some green. All right. I'm going to, let's do some, do we want a little bit bright? Let's do a little bit bright. All right. So this is citrus green. This is plaid. Plaid. I want you to think. There's the paint company, Plaid. See that word, Plaid? And this is multi-surface, folk art multi-surface. This is satin finish. I love this paint. It's got a sealer in it, indoors, outdoors. Look at this. I even paint on my lipstick holder. So look, you can paint on glass. See all the pretty looks that you can get. I paint on canvas, wood, ceramic, mirrors, all kinds of wonderful, marketable gifts that you can give. Decorating my house. I was an interior decorator, self-made, no college. And I would go and paint on murals on walls and do their curtains and do all kinds of fun things. And the paint company found me, and the next thing you know, I am all over the world. I have 7 children, mom of 7 children. I grew up kind of in the country. Well, my husband too grew up in the country, and we were always working with animals. And then, are you leaving?
Taking him home.
Okay. We are never wanting to go to any country, but hey, I've been all over. Okay. Teaching people all over the world how to paint. How fun is that, guys? All right. I have taken many of my friends around the country who teach with me. And it doesn't matter what language you have. People love, they can see how to do it just by watching. See, that green made it, huh? I have DVDs of older VHSs of that. That's cool. I was given a garage sale when we were downsizing. I had an estate sale because I had so much stuff, and people came. It was the cutest thing. And you know how you look when you're at a garage sale and you've been working to set everything up. And this lady comes in and she's on the phone with her sister saying, oh my gosh, there's this lady, I'm at her garage sale, and she has all Donna Dewberry's VHSs. She has all these, and just went on, and you won't believe it. And she's going crazy. And I kept trying to, after she was asking me a few questions, I said, I'm the lady. I'm Donna Dewberry. And she kept just talking to her sister. Yeah. She said that she'll let you have all of them for this much or whatever. And I forgot. I was just kept saying, but I'm Donna. And so when she finally realized I'm Donna, she went crazy. It was so funny. And then she came back twice to get more. They thought about it and told her friends. Okay, so what do you think? Is it kind of fun? All right, so what you do want to do, I'm going to put a little bit of streaks of green through here, just a little bit. Okay, and, oh, I know what I like to do. Here, let's pick up some gold again, the treasure gold. And that's on my site too. So you can get big things of treasure gold, or look how wonderful. And it's like you can make it look like it's gold leaf. All right, now look what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my fan brush. All right. And I'm going to dip into water, and you're going to break this up. I do this on clothing a lot because I always get spots on my painted shirts and stuff, or jeans or whatever. So look, you tap, tap, tap to break up the color. All right. So then what you're going to do is go just like this. Splatter it. I have to be careful because it gets all over my screen. So look, I take this brush, not like this, but like that. I tap it on a heavy, big brush. And you can make all kinds of colors, but when this gold dries, it gives you yummy, yummy colors. All right. And then you have to sign it. All right. So this is a 2 script liner. And I'm going to come right over here. Oops. Oh, I might have should have done it with white because I don't think that's going to show. So just remember that special's on right now. I want you to be able to get it and try it. This is a good time of the year. I told you on Patreon, we are doing fresh starts because it's nice to have a fresh start for the new year. See how much that white shows better. And then I've got that gold all messed up, so I'm just going to rub that out. Okay. So, and let me show you. We can put gold, but I think we don't want gold. Let's do purple. Let's do purple. Look at this. So luscious, wonderful, multi-surface paint. All right, this is a script liner. You're going to slide out and then bring it back up. You're going to tie the knot. And tie the knot. So I can come right here and add a little bit of white. Okay, you like that? I hope you do. It was nice being on with you today. Just wanted to share with you. We've got treasure gold in 2 ounce and 4 ounce. We've got multi-surface paint and little kits of just the paint. This paint is the magic to one stroke painting are these brushes and this paint. This is a value pack, my 10 most used brushes. See, I've got splatters everywhere. All right. And right now you get that 20% off. So think about it. We are in 2025. So this is what I did for today. I did 20/01 for January 25. 20/01/25, 20% off on the products and on even some of these lessons. I want to show you one more time. This is a lesson I taught last night, and you can still, if you want to learn how to paint big, look at that. All right, that's orchid. And then last week we did this. These are all available on special right now with a 20% off these lessons. They're full lessons. So you get the download. And I got one more that we're doing next Friday live. And it's a big single poppy. So see, we do the backgrounds. We get you the patterns. You do all of this with me. So I'd love for you to come share and learn it. Okay. See you next time. Bye-bye.